Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Time Saving Tips. In this week's episode, I'm not going to have any catches, hatches or even raids. It's going to be used as a reference guide for trainers all around the world to understand the relationship between friendship and trading. So guys, long story short, this week's episode is going to be all about how you can improve your odds of getting wonders with every trade. All Pokemons that you encounter will have health, attack and defense as its IVs. Those are 3 individual values that can have a number between 0 to 15 for every one of them. So 0 to 15 are 16 possible numbers for every one of them to get a perfect 100%. 15, 15, 15, that would be 16 times 16 times 16. So there are 4,096 possible combinations for any Pokemon caught in the wild. So that's 1 out of 4,096 for 100% IV, guys. Now for raids and hatches, the odds actually improve in your favor where the IVs range only from 10 to 15 for its health, attack and defense. That's right, for raids and hatches. So the chance of you getting 100% from all those are pretty good. Only 1 out of 216 would be a perfect IV Pokemon. So in case you're wondering, how often would you naturally come across a wonder? Well, I can give you the straight answer right now. As long as the Pokemon has a total IV for the 3 values add up together 37 or more of 45, then it would naturally be a wonder. So out of the 4,000 plus potential or possible combinations of Pokemon, how many, you might ask, is going to be a wonder? The answer is only 165.
Pikachu?
Of the 5 points I'm going to share with you today, here is the first and the biggest bomb. Whatever your IVs you have right now have absolutely no influence on what you will get after the trade. That's right. So if you trade a Regice for a Regice or a Kyogre for a Kyogre, if both of them are high IVs, it will mean absolutely nothing at all. So guys, if someone comes up to you and say, I have 100% to trade, it actually means nothing.
Pikachu.
Tip number 2. 100% IV Pokemons should not be traded whenever possible because the range, the possible combinations are just too wide. So that brings me to point number 3, which is good news. Now here is the best way to improve your chances of getting a wonder with every trade. That is to improve your relationship with the person you're trading with. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to Pokemons that you don't care about the IVs, or maybe just original which you just want to get from a tourist that's passing through your town. But overall, if you want to get a good IV roll, it's best to improve your friendship, your relationship, okay, with your friends to best friends if possible. So guys, as in real life, relationships take some effort. Although it is unconfirmed for best friends and ultra friends, here are the possible ranges for the IVs when it comes to trading. So if you are a good friend, you actually improve your odds of getting a Pokemon with better IVs. The IVs actually remove the 0 from health, attack and defense. So your possible IV combinations are 1 to 15. That will actually improve your odds of getting a perfect IV Pokemon. So if you are good friends with somebody, the chance of you getting a perfect IV Pokemon actually increase to 3003. Why? Because the 0 is actually removed from all the health, attack and defense IVs. So your range will be from 1 to 15 for every one of them. So 15 times 15 times 15, it's 3003. Now remember what I said just now, your odds of getting a wonder is 165. So 165 out of 3003 still isn't so good of an odds. So what about great friends? Well, 0 and 1 disappears, making it from 2 to 15 for every value possible combination. So that's 1 out of 2007. So what about ultra friends? Well, 0, 1 and 2. Here comes the ice cream truck. I did mention that this is going to be a short episode. So guys, here's another tip. If you're eating ice cream and playing Pokemon, open from the top so they can push the ice cream up, and if any drips happen, it'll go back into the bag. Okay, so what about Ultra Friends? 0, 1 and 2 actually disappears from the possible ranges. So that gives it 2001 possible combinations for you to get 100%. Now, what about the 4 to 15 range? Well, the 4 to 15 range is actually weather booster Pokemons that you catch in the wild. That's right, weather booster Pokemons don't have 0, 1s or 2s or even 3s in their IVs. Try that out, guys. Try that out. Now, all this may change when Niantic changes the formulas or the algorithms behind the game. And that brings us to best friends. Best friends would actually be 5 to 15. That's right, for the possible IV combinations in health, attack and defense. The chance of you getting a perfect IV in every trade. Now, in case you're curious, hatching or raiding, the chances of you getting a perfect IV is the best. 1 up 216 because all the IVs are between 10 to 15. So guys, with that being said, the sun is setting, the kids gotta go back. I'm probably gonna trade all my less than ideal legendaries. So guys, remember, the costs in Stardust is gonna be pretty high if you just met the trainer for trading for legendaries and shinies especially. With that being said, 100% IV Pokemon is not double the strength or power or CP of a 50%. 100% IV Pokemon is only 10% more in CP than a 0%. That's right. So guys, with all those information, I do hope you found any of those facts useful. If you did, just give me a like right down below to let me know that I'm on the right track. So guys, that's all the time we have for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.